This is the most hidden shelter I have ever seen. It's located inside a natural cave on the backside of a hillside. Not only does it have ample space, but it also has a warm fireplace. That day, Ak decided to experience the charm of winter by planning to hike to the wooden cabin he had built for wintering. It will be a long and quiet journey. Along the way, he encountered a large tree that had been snapped by strong winds, a testament to the strength of the winter winds. However, he wants to reach his destination faster. He must climb over the mountain in front of him. He had no choice but to drag his winter supplies up the mountain, though it's only a small mountain and not very high, but the slope is very steep. Ak is now more worried about the ropes breaking or slipping from his hands than about his physical strength. If that happens, he would have to start all over again. By chance, he discovered a hidden cave. Because nightfall was approaching, he decided to spend the night here. Fortunately, the space inside the cave was sufficient to accommodate him alone. Ak motioned for everyone to come inside. As he spoke, he began to build the shelter. First, he needed to clear away the snow at the entrance to make it easier to enter the cave. Then he quietly considered what to do next. This level of difficulty was nothing for Ak, known as the ceiling of wilderness survival. He decided to first build a large door so that the cold air from outside would not flow into the cave. He went nearby to gather small sticks. He sawed a stick to the length needed and set it up at the entrance to serve as a doorframe support. Then, he planned to build a sealed wall using stones and moss, reserving a spot for a chimney. The moss now was just like putty, and frost mixed with snow acts as a superior building material to wild cement. He filled the gaps in the wall with stones and moss. Then, he took out the portable fireplace he was carrying. He assembled the exhaust pipe and then packed the gaps around the pipe. He then hammered another stick into the entrance. Next came the making of the door. The fallen trunks nearby could serve as material for the cave door. The time until dark is getting shorter and shorter. So far, he couldn't yet imagine how he would spend the night in this cave. Ak hoped everything would go smoothly. He cut the trunks to the appropriate lengths and assembled them into the shape of a door. Then he secured it with nails. He now plans to install the tower, but is unsure if the dimensions are appropriate. What do you think? Fortunately, the size is neither too large nor too small, just right. At this moment, the slope is very steep, and the snowy ground is sticky. By nightfall, the temperature drops, and a layer of frost forms, so it's essential to gather all the needed firewood now. The hillside is too slippery and dangerous now, but without enough firewood, it will be hard to get through the night. Compared to the cold, Ak prefers warmth. Ak ties his sled to this white bark tree, preferring to keep things close to him. Then, he takes out a family heirloom iron lantern and hangs it above the cave entrance, lighting a candle on it. As the chimney emits wisps of blue smoke, the shelter instantly feels like home. To avoid getting rheumatism at a young age, Aki collected a lot of logs. Some are used as firewood for the fireplace, and some for building a bed. From the cave entrance, one can see the distant lake and the beautiful scenery as Ak lays out the sticks in order. Secured with iron nails, this arrangement forms a small bed for her to sleep on alone. She can lie down and straighten her back, ensuring a better rest at night. Afterward, Ak brings the candle lamp inside the cave and then boils a pot of water. Next, she lays down the mattress. Since the wooden door has gaps, he decides to cover it with a layer of roofing. This will make the interior warmer. Ak sips a cup of hot tea, his smile reflecting the comfort and warmth of the moment. After a long day, Ak also plans to treat himself by cooking a gourmet meal. He adds turkey meat to the pot. High-quality ingredients often require simple cooking. Then, he cuts some onions, carrots, tomatoes, and adds them to the pot, along with the right amount of water. Next, he pours the cooked chicken over the rice. A delicious turkey rice bowl is now ready. Ak declares it extremely tasty. After the meal, he inserts leftover nails into the ceiling cracks, so he can hang items up to dry. After a day of labor, Ak knows his pants are dirty, but the important thing now is that he can lie in bed and rest. The next morning, Ak slowly wakes up. He cheers, thrilled to be alive. Then he leaves the shelter. He packs up and sets off on his journey to the cabin. Thank you for watching.